Are labels disrupting your relationships? In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess X Goh, and I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. Labels. What do you think of when you think of the word labels? Do you use the word labels to diagnose a person that they have this sort of condition because their personality is not operating in a functional, healthy, and social way? Perhaps you think your ex-partner is a narcissist, or your mum is an addict, or your father is a pathological liar. Whatever the label may be, when we slap a person with the label, we are immediately creating judgment, separation, and resentment. We lose that human connection with that person. But what if we use compassion and curiosity to understand why the person is operating a certain way that seems unusual to you? And when we explore that with compassion and curiosity, you will be able to dig deeper and understand why they operate and function a certain way. So, for example, the word narcissist is so commonly used to the point where it loses its meaning. That everyone is a narcissist. If they inflate their ego, if they talk too much about themselves, if they put you down, they're a narcissist. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It's just a label. It's just a trait that we tend to get fixated on because it's bringing up a trigger inside of you. And so if we can let go of the labels and get to know the person, why they are operating a certain way, it's because of unresolved trauma. There is an attachment there that is causing them for the need to be in control, to keep them safe, to keep them comfortable, so no one gets too close to them, no one hurts them, abandons them, rejects them, or criticizes them, or betrays them. So what would happen if you can use and exercise the muscle of curiosity and compassion more frequently? Where would it lead you in your relationships? Would it lead you to more arguments and disruption? Or would it lead you to more balance, harmony, acceptance, and empathy? Let go of the need to interrogate a person for them to fit into your social norms, and to accept and meet them where they're at, so they can too meet you and respect you where you're at, because a relationship is a two-way street. For example, I used to tell my boyfriend, whenever I get triggered by him, I would always say that you're forgetful. And he would get upset by that because he isn't forgetful in other details of things, but he is with certain things. And so the forgetfulness that I experience with him reminds me of my mother, where she has a tendency to keep changing her answers, and it makes me feel that she is a pathological liar, but really she's just forgetful. And why is it that she's forgetful? Is because she hasn't addressed her childhood trauma, her trauma in her marriage, her trauma with her children, her trauma with friendships, and so forth. And so when I observe my beloved, he starts making positive changes in the memory side of things. He's making more effort. He is engaging in memory exercises. And I notice within myself and my observation that he isn't forgetful. It's just the label that I slapped onto him to keep him in this box, because there's a fear inside of me thinking that he will never change just like my mother. And that is the power of curiosity and compassion when we explore that with the other rather than using interrogation. Why is it that you are always forgetful? Why is it you don't do anything about it? Why don't you take responsibility? When we let that go and see the person from a place of love and why we chose to be in a relationship with that person in the first place, that's when things will shift for you and in your relationships. I really hope that this video inspires you to be more loving, to be more patient, to be more kind, to be more accepting of those around you. And most importantly, the relationship with you. You are the most important person in the world to have a loving, kind, compassionate, and welcoming relationship. Because your relationship with yourself, the way we experience ourselves, we experience it through others, because it's all a projection, whether it's positive or negative. So just be aware of that and how that plays out in your life. If you got something out of this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can reach as many people as I can through my content and my message. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment below, and share it with your loved ones who need to hear this, to let go of the labels, and that their partner or their ex isn't a narcissist. It's unresolved trauma, and just see that from a place of compassion. If you really struggle with self-judgment and judgment of others and holding on to resentment and bitterness, seeing people and relationships a certain way and not in a more fluid and flexible way, I invite you to come and join me for my winter solstice ancestral trauma clearing circle. If you can't attend live via Zoom, you'll get access to the replay for 1 month with unlimited clearing. And this will help you to move through some really stagnant traumas, emotions, and blockages that's keeping you stuck in the past and not allowing you to move forward in all areas of your life. So click on the link below to learn more or to book your spot. And if you would like to work with me face-to-face, I am running my upcoming retreats and workshops in Adelaide and London. And I also work with people one-to-one for a 1-day trauma recovery retreat wherever I go through my travels. So if you're up for that, please click on the link below to learn more about this incredible immersions. And if you prefer to work with me privately through a 3-month period called Find Yourself and Trust, this is a high-level container which requires a high level of personal responsibility and accountability in order for you to live a life beyond trauma, where you will not even recognize yourself when you first started. There's going to be so much support provided for you through my online trauma recovery course, through the private sessions that is catered to your needs, because it's not a one-size-fits-all, and to work with your goals and your outcomes, and to get direct support with myself on WhatsApp, Telegram, or phone. So if you like to learn more and book a free clarity call, please make sure you watch my free webinar first, and you can find all the links below to make that happen. So my love, how can you practice more compassion and curiosity in your relationships, especially the one with yourself. You matter, humanity matter, and so do your relationships.